Hello and welcome. I'm Amethyst Moonflower and welcome to my channel. Thank you all for joining me here today. I'm going to be doing an energetic forecast for all 12 of the Zodiac signs, and these will be good for Sun, Moon, or Rising, and this is for the month of March of 2021. So I will be providing down below timestamps so that you can jump to whichever sign that you need to watch. And yeah, so I'm just going to get started here, and we'll get started. I'm going to start with Pisces because this is Pisces birthday month. So if you are a Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising, this message is going to be for you. And the layout that I'm doing is going to be 4 quarters. So it's going to show all 4 quarters of the month of March. So it's about a week. Each quarter is a week. And then we also have the central energy. And then I will also shuffle the oracles as well. This deck is a combination of both Lightworkers Oracle as well as the Starseed Oracle. They're mixed together. Alright, so for your first oracle, for Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising, we have water your garden. Nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. This card is just a reminder that this is a moment to take care of yourself, alright? To, do all the things of self-care and to not push yourself too hard, and just look at this gorgeous garden. It's just to remind you that your body is a garden, your soul is a garden, your energy, your mind, and your emotions. These are all parts of your spiritual, energetic, physical garden, and to take care of it and to watch over it so that you can bloom and blossom and be in your best self. And that's a beautiful message for Pisces, especially as we're coming into this spring season. And then this is my animal totem spirit animal oracle. Let's see which spirit animal has a message for you for the month of March. We have horse spirit. Freedom is yours. And also notice it has the master 33 number up here. So this is to remind you that you have the ability to make choices in regards to the life that you want to live. That you are free to live the life that you want. That you are the master of your own destiny. That you are the master of your life, and you're free to go wherever it is that you want to go, and to not be held. Don't hold yourself back. Don't be your biggest obstacle. A lot of times our minds are our biggest obstacle, but freedom also starts within the mind. So become the master of your destiny, not the victim of your fate. And then for our last oracle for Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising for the month of March, I'm going to be pulling a card from the Herbal Kingdom or Herbology Oracle here. And we got Mugwort, Between Dreams. This is a card saying listen to your intuition, and you may be receiving a lot of prophetic dreams or a lot of vivid dreams messages in your sleep state, and to tap into that, you could be receiving a lot of guidance from your spirit guides and angels or whatever spirits that you work with, or even your higher self. There's messages coming through for you in your dream world. And it's also interesting that this card popped up because, you know, the Pisces, they are the dreamers of the zodiac, and they remind us to dream and to follow our dreams and to believe in things even when things seem impossible. So follow your dreams, believe in your dreams, and listen to the messages that you get from your dreams to guide you along your journey. So those are some very beautiful cards. And so for the central energy, we have, very intense. We have a death card right here in the center. Now, death is not necessarily a bad card, even though this card is a little intense visually to look at. We must remember that death is a message of stripping away the old so that the new can be reborn. There is a death of your old life or your old self, letting go of all that stuff that you've been carrying around with you, those old stories that you've been telling yourself that's been stuck, the old past, you know, just all that stuff from the old self is dying away. That there is a moment here where it's going to feel like a huge tower moment, but in death, you know, comes rebirth. And so, we're going to start over here in your first quarter. Wow. So, first quarter of March for the Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising, we have Queen of Cups, which is a very Piscean card. All right. This is a water sign card that's letting you know that you are the master of your life and that you have power in yourself and that you have confidence in your emotions, that you're emotionally stable, and that you have the strong intuition and a strong guidance system, and that you can be the queen of your own life, and to step into that beautiful feminine, divine feminine role. Okay, very, very divine feminine, and that could be coming in with this water your garden card here, reminding you to, you know, not be afraid to step into that divine feminine self and make yourself feel beautiful, do things that make you feel beautiful, do things that you enjoy, and to just really step into that higher level version of yourself. And then for the second quarter, we have Temperance. Okay, so this is interesting because right around the second quarter is when we're going to be going into the beginning of spring, and there is, in the spring equinox is a balance of light and dark. So there is a sense of bringing balance into your life, balancing the masculine and the feminine, the resting and the doing, and giving yourself space, and, you know, trying to find not just a work-life balance, but also a masculine and feminine balance, and just seeing the beauty in balance and trying to find balance in your life. And also, like, finding balance in your, you know, your emotional state and your mental state and your physical state, you know, really just focusing on that ebb and flow and going with the flow and being in balance with nature and with yourself. And then we have in the third quarter, Seven of Wands. All right, so this is me. Well, this is, I'm seeing here someone who's looking into the future, who's finally kind of like caught wind into the horizon, and you're finally starting to see where you want to go. The horse spirit is really starting to come in here with this Seven of Wands, that, you know, you kind of have the wind at your back. You're finally moving forward and you're finally seeing where you want to go. And then for the last quarter of the month of March for Pisces, we have the Four of Cups. This guy is sitting here in the middle, and he's in balance. He's centered, he's grounded, you know, his cup is overfloweth, and also there's a Cancer on his on his headpiece here, which is showing to me that, you know, there could be a Cancer in your life, whether that, you know, that Cancer or another water sign, you know, but that nurturing energy is there and around you. But there could also be a Cancer person in your life as well that could be kind of trying to teach you and grow along with you. In this moment, he's very supportive. He's very doing a lot of internal work here in this moment, but it's the balance. And I'm going to shuffle one more card in because I want to get a clarifier on this Death card, just to kind of get an idea of what is it that Pisces are releasing and letting go of. What is dying off in their life energy? Three of Cups. Okay. So maybe, you know, there's a death of an idea of what you thought was going to make you happy, and realizing that what you thought was going to make you happy isn't really what it is that you need. Maybe you need something else. All right. There could be a sense of, I kind of get a sense of a falling away energy. There's a falling away of, you know, maybe people around you that you've thought were your friends or thought that you needed in your life, but really maybe they've served their purpose, and it's time for these people to kind of fall away. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. Sorry, that was my phone. That's not necessarily a bad thing, because, you know, this could just be showing that the people that are no longer serving you in your path and in your purpose are falling away to make room for you. But then also it could be showing that there's things dying away so that you can make room for new people to come into your life. A new tribal energy, new people with new interests, and people that are going to lift you up and bring you joy. So just take a moment and just look around you and see who is in your bubble and who is nurturing Pisces, who is taking care of Pisces, and who is not draining you but fulfilling you. You know, we want people around us that's going to lift us up, not bring us down. All right, so this is a beautiful reading, and I hope you all have a wonderful, beautiful March, and I will wishing you the best. Thank you, and have a wonderful day. Alright, so this reading here is for Aries. If you're an Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising, this is your energetic forecast for the month of March 2021. And I'm going to be doing a spread that'll show me the 4 quarters of the month of March. So each quarter is about each week as we move through the month. So, oh, this one really jumped out. So, let me just get these cards out here. These cards are just flipping right up for Aries, but I am seeing some good cards so far. All right. Okay, so if you're an Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising, for your first week of the month of March, I'm seeing a lot of quick movement, a lot of swift movement moving forward. There's a lot of energy, a lot of swiftness. I can see that you're probably been cooped up for this winter. It's been a lot of being stuck in the house, and, you know, a lot of stagnant energy, especially within the Mercury retrograde period, and you just was feeling very closed in and very clamped up, and you are just ready to move forward and get going on and get started with the rest of this year, and just bringing in that really strong spring energy for Aries. And as we move into the second week of March, it's showing me that this fiery flaming sword is really showing me that you're really kind of tapping into your own personal energy, your own warrior energy. You know, there's a lot of passion, a lot of fire, and a lot of just energy. And I see that you finally have just tapped into your own authentic self, and you are just slicing through all the bullshit, and you're bringing in clarity, you're bringing in, you know, straightforward energy. But I would probably caution to just, you know, make sure that you watch your words, so that, you know, when you speak to people, that you're not like slitting their throats. You know, you want to come off as truthful and passionate, but you don't want to, you know, you want to watch so that you're not starting too many, you know, come off too aggressive, you know, so that you're not hurting people around you unintentionally. But you're definitely moving forward, and you're definitely bringing in that fight or flight energy. And then we into the third week of March, I see the Seven of Pentacles. This is showing me that, you know, all the seeds that you have planted at the beginning of the year and all the goals and everything, they're all starting to bloom. There's a lot of prosperity and abundance coming your way, and you're going to finally start to see the fruits of your labor. But there's also a sense of like luck in hand here too. Like there may be an unexpected windfall of money or abundance, or something that you've been wishing for a very long time is going to finally start showing up for you. And then in the fourth and quarter of March, I kind of get a sense of like crying over spilt milk. This Nine of Swords, you know, is showing anxiety, but then it's also showing that, you know, some of the things that you're worried about and some of the things that are on your mind that are weighing you down is kind of more just in your head, and is more of just a mental state, and realizing that you have everything around you and you don't have anything to be worried about. And that's kind of where this, in the central energy card for the Four of Pentacles, you know, it's showing that you have built a solid foundation, and that you have money, and you have prosperity, and you have everything that you need to be successful and to, you know, live the life that you want. But you're very protective of it, and you're worried that you're going to lose it. But you're not going to lose it. You just have to allow yourself to, you know, become who you're meant to be, and to get out of your mind state. But you may struggle a little bit with anxiety here, but that's only because you're thinking about the things that have happened to you in the past. But if you focus more on the future, and you keep that forward momentum going, and you keep that positive mindset going, that there's nothing that's going to stop you from getting the things that you want and from having a successful, prosperous life. And I'm going to draw you an oracle, a few oracle cards here. This is a combination deck of the Work Your Light Oracle as well as the Starseed Oracle combined. And for you, we have the Ever Unfolding Rose. Cracked opening. It's happening for you, not to you. Wow, that's a beautiful message to remind you that everything that's happening to you is working for you in your favor. Everything is what you asked, and you're getting what you wanted. And you just have to allow yourself to bloom and allow life to unfold for you. I mean, look at this woman, how she's opening up her heart, and her heart is just blossoming like a rose. She's surrendering, okay? Surrendering to the beauty of the universe, and surrendering to, you know, your right to have abundance, and your right to be happy, and your right to enjoy beauty, and to not let the worries and the anxieties hinder you from everything that you deserved and everything that you manifested. And here I'm going to pull an Animal Spirit Oracle. Let's see what the Animal Spirit Oracle deck has for Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising for the month of March 2021. the spirit guides and animal spirits have for you. We have Parrot Spirit. Watch your words. Now, see, that's kind of what I was trying to say with this one, is that, you know, just be careful that, you know, what you're saying and how you're saying it to people, so that, you know, what you want to get off your chest, what you want to say comes off clearly, but not in a hurtful way. You know, you don't want to slit people's throats with your tongue, you know, out of aggression or irritability. And then let's see what the plant kingdom has for Aries for the month of March. We have Tough Love, Lavender. This is kind of showing me that you need to take care of yourself. You know, the universe is also kind of giving you a touch of tough love. The universe is just going, look, we've given you everything. We've given it to you, and you just need to accept it, all right? And that if there's something that's, you know, still weighing you down, the universe is trying to tell you, hey, you know, buckle up and just let it go and step into your warrior self, okay? And to make sure that you take time to relax, and because lavender is good for relieving stress. Maybe you need to bring in a little bit more lavender into your life, maybe using lavender essential oils, or drinking lavender tea, or, you know, lavender bath salts in your bath, or surrounding yourself with the color purple or the smell of lavender to kind of ground you and to cleanse you and to relax you, so that your fire doesn't burn too hot, okay? So that you can kind of still be burning, but it's not an overwhelming fire, so it doesn't turn into a wildfire. You really just kind of want to balance out the energy of still moving forward, but not burning everything down on your way there, okay? So I'm seeing a beautiful message and a beautiful spring movement ahead. You definitely have a lot of prosperity and abundance coming your way. You just have to kind of get out of your head and step into your beautiful role, and, you know, be careful how you approach others, and to just open yourself up and surrender and become the beautiful, beautiful rose that you are. So thank you all, Aries, for this time with you, and I hope you enjoyed this message, and I hope to see you again next month. Thank you. Blessed be. Hello, welcome, Taurus. This is your reading for the month of March in 2021. So if you are a Taurus sun, moon, and rising, this is your energetic forecast for the month ahead. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle. And then this is your first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, and central energy. All right, Taurus. So your central energy for your central energy for the month of March is the Five of Swords. All right. So I'm kind of getting a sense that things are going to be changing for you, but in a good way. You know, there's a lot of things where you feel like you have to defend what you have. There's a very sense of defending everything that you've worked for, that you want to watch your back, but at the same time, you know, who you surround yourself with is going to be important in the month of March. You know, who is your tribe? Who do you place your loyalty in? And, you know, who are the people that are rooting for you, and who are the people that don't have your back. You know, not necessarily cutting everybody off, but just having a sense of discernment when it comes to other people's intentions in your life. And for the first quarter, we have the Four of Swords. Okay, so, you know, this is a very interesting card. I'm kind of seeing you laying down on your back and everybody's kind of looking at you. You know, there's a sense that, like, you feel like everybody's watching you. You feel like everybody's watching you and waiting for your next move. But, you know, what is your next move? What is it that you want to do? And, you know, don't worry so much about what other people are thinking of you. And also, but I'm also getting a sense that, like, these people that are watching you are also guarding you. You know, there's a sense of protection in this card. There's a sense that I'm seeing that people are watching you so that they can see what your next move is, but they're watching you because they want to protect you from the outside as well. There's a very protective energy here, a very loyal energy. Who are the people that you surround yourself with that are going to protect you? All right, and this can be your close circle or your family and your friends or even co-workers. You know, if you allow people to have your back, you can relax. If that is a message that resonates with you, relaxing into knowing that you do have people around you that are watching over you. Maybe these are your spirit guides trying to tell you that we see you, and you need to take this moment to relax and to not take on too much and allow others to carry part of your burden. Because I know you may be feeling like you have to carry a lot of stuff on your own shoulders, but maybe you don't have to carry all that weight on your shoulders. Maybe if you just allow others to carry some of that extra weight, you won't feel so burdened. Oh, and I've also pulled this card up. There's a lot of death energy coming up in this month of March. Death is saying that you have to let go. There's something in you, in your past, in your old story, in your old paradigm that has to die off. There's a part of your ego that has to die in order for you to be able to move on. You have to let go of the old stuff that's been weighing you down, and you have to just let it die. And I'm going to pull a clarifier. We have the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so maybe the thing that has to be released, that has to die in your life, is your concept of money and how you make money. It has something to do with your relationship with money. Maybe you think that the only way you can make money is if you work and work and work and work and work, and you work yourself so hard trying to prove to the world that you have that you know, beautiful lifestyle and everything like that. But maybe your relationship with money is being strained, and you have to let those old money stories die and be released so that you can move on in. And then in our third quarter, we have Strength. All right, this is a beautiful card to come up. It's going to take a lot of strength for you, but you are, as the Taurus, you already have a lot of strength inside of you. It's telling you tap into your strength and realize that you have everything inside of you that you need to move past all this stuff that's weighing you down, or all these false fears, false stories, false narratives. You know, you're a beautiful, strong individual, and as long as you just stay in your strength, in your values, strength in knowing who you are, strength in knowing what you want to do, strength in your love, strengthen your relationships with yourself and with the people that you love, that's where you're going to find your strength. You're going to find strength in those people and in yourself, so that you can get rid of all that old negative money mindset. And then here in the fourth quarter of March for Taurus, we have Four of Wands. I'm seeing a beautiful partnership. All right. This isn't necessarily like a romantic partnership, though it could be a romantic partnership. There could be an engagement or a wedding coming up here in the spring. I mean, if that's in your cards, I can definitely see that there's an opportunity there. But I think this is more mainly focusing on contracts, business partnerships, people that you're working with. There's someone that's going to become, you're going to develop a relationship or meet someone, or maybe you already know this person, but an opportunity is going to come up where a strong partnership that's going to help you find that prosperity and abundance that's going to strengthen you. You know, maybe this relationship is already there and you're just going to become more awakened to it, or maybe it's a new partnership, a new contract of some kind where the two of you working together is going to really push things forward. And I'm going to just pull one more card for you guys just to kind of get a little bit more clarification. Ten of Wands. All right. This person here is obviously carrying way too much stuff. That's kind of what I was going back around before, is the idea that you're just carrying too much weight and it's blocking your vision. Notice how this guy's carrying so much stuff that he can't even see where he's going. Okay? So think about how you're taking care of yourself, and what this load, can it be split in half through this partnership? And that is what's going to help you move forward. You know, you want to let go of a lot of the stuff that you're carrying around. That's going to be part of that death energy, is just letting go of all the extra weight and extra baggage that you've been carrying around, and allowing yourself to realize that you don't need, carrying everything on your shoulders doesn't necessarily mean strength. Okay? Strength is in your love, and strength is in your loyalty and in your passion. Let's pull an oracle card here and see what Spirit has to say. We have birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Okay, so this card is kind of saying you might be having a new idea, or dreaming of a new idea, thinking of a new beginning, and this new idea, this new venture, this new vision of the world could be part of your destiny or your purpose of why you're here, your mission of why you're here on Earth right now, and why, what it is that you're supposed to be gifting to the world to help bring about the next new age of light into the world. This person is definitely radiating into the universe, you know, and raising your vibration. Okay? Get in touch with your creativity, and get in touch with your intuition and your you know, the things that are of beauty. Okay? And tap into that side of you that's artistic and creative. Okay? Maybe that's what you need to focus on a little bit more, is being creative. And then let's see what the animal spirits have to say for Taurus in the month of March. Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Animal spirits. We have Whale Spirit. Trust the great mystery. All right. And the number 65, that adds up to 11. All right. So we have a master number of 11 here. And trust the great mystery. There's a lot of wisdom in the whale spirit, okay? But there's a lot of ancient wisdom in the whale spirit. And the thing is that you got the number 11 so that it's telling you that you are on your journey. You are going in the right path, and that you are divinely guided, and to just trust Trust is very important here. Trust and surrender in the guidance that's around you. Trust in yourself, all right? But also trust in the universe, trust in God, trust in the spirits, trust in the people that are around you that are here to support you along your journey, and just open yourself up to the wisdom and the messages of the universe. And then I'm going to pull one last oracle here for you guys for Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising for the month of March. Let's see what the plant kingdom has to say. Rosemary, remembrance. Remember who you are. Remember why you're here. Remember what it is that you're meant to be doing. Remember what it is that you need to remember. Maybe you have to sit down and meditate on these things. Sometimes remembrance can come back from the past or past lives, lessons that you've already learned but may have forgotten about. And, you know, whatever that lesson is, once you remember it, it'll be like a euphoric moment. And once you trust into the universe, you will remember. If you feel lost for any reason, just reach out and gain guidance. Okay? You have a lot of support around you. You just have to stop carrying it all on yourself and realize that you're surrounded by a lot of people that are here to support you and are excited to see you grow and excited to see you expand. And you have all the strength and all the love, and to, you know, just let go of that weight. That's what I just keep getting, you know, just let it go, release. All right, so thank you all for coming and watching me. If this resonates with you, let me know, and I will be seeing you guys next time. Blessed be. Hello and welcome. This message is for Gemini. So if you're a Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, this is your energetic forecast for the month of March 2021. And I'm going to be reading your the 4 quarters of the month for you. So that's your first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, and central energy. All right, so Gemini, let's see what we got here for your central energy. Ooh, we have the Star. This is great. All right, this means that this is a moment when you can really wish upon anything that you want, that you can manifest your dreams, that this is a moment where your star-like quality, your it factor, is really going to be shining this month. That, you know, you are the magician and the creator of your own life, and that you can take a moment to just, whatever you dream, you can create. Okay? And that you are just going to be shining your light so bright this month. Also, ooh, this is another fantastic card. We got the 7 of Cups in your first quarter of month of March. I'm seeing a lot of emotional balance, emotional prosperity, and you're kind of digging deeper into maybe getting interested in a lot more of astrology, like, because I'm seeing the planets, maybe things are in alignment for you, but maybe you could also be becoming more interested in learning about astrology as well. It could be an interest for you that's peaking. Maybe you're learning more about your path, and just, but I've seen a lot of alignment for you, a lot of getting in flow with why you're here and getting in touch with those universal energies, tapping into your inner magic and your purpose and everything like that. There's a lot of magic around you this month. And then we also have the Emperor in your second quarter. This is great. This is showing me that you're kind of tapping more into the masculine side of your energy, but that you're stepping up and becoming that leader role, stepping into your biggest version, stepping in to your big this is who I am role, and showing the world that you are the conqueror of your life. I'm seeing that so far everything is really lining up for you. In the third quarter we have the Knight of Swords. There's a swiftness, a moving forward energy here. Maybe you're going to be going on an adventure, or maybe you're going to be facing tasks head on. You're going head on into your life, into your future. You're taking the bull by the reins, and you got your sword up, and you're just going for it. All forces ahead. You've stepped in. You've made your wishes. You've manifested. You've become your leveled up version, and you're ready to take charge of your life and not taking any more bullshit. And then that flaming sword of truth, that sword of passion, but also watching out for the way you speak to others, watching out for how other, conflict, that you don't get too aggressive or get too fiery and end up inadvertently hurting other people's feelings. But there's a sense of passion and a sense of truth and a sense of just going for everything that you want. There's you just ready for it. You've opened yourself up and you've just accepted it, and you're no longer going to be held back by other people. You're like, you know what? I'm the boss of my life, and I am the creator of my life, and I'm the manifester in my life, and I'm going to go for it. There's just this, no bullshit, get the heck out of my way mindset that Gemini really has right now, and it's such a powerful energy. And there may be, that Gemini because they're, the twins, I'm seeing there is a lot of masculine energy. Maybe you might want to focus a little bit on, not becoming too masculine, and remember that there is a feminine side of you, because you should always maintain a balance. But I have a feeling that this next month your masculine energy is going to be really potent and really powerful, and that you're going to be using that masculine energy to your advantage. And let's see what the Oracle, Work Your Light and Starseed Oracle has to say for Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising for the month of March of 2021. Let's see what your spirit guides and what the universe has to say for the Gemini. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Beautiful message, beautiful. This kind of is leading into what we're seeing here. Trust your path. Trust the reason why you're here. Trust what you're doing. Trust in yourself and just go for it, okay? And that's a great question. If you knew you were supported, what would you do? Know that the universe and your spirit guides are supporting you. And let's see what the animal spirits have to say to Gemini for the month of March. Squirrel spirit, believe in yourself. Alright, I love this squirrel energy. It's so energetic, so fun, so mischievous, but it's a sense of believing in yourself, even though you may be, you may feel small sometimes, but you have such a big impact. And to believe in yourself and the ability to be prepared, and your ability to, provide for yourself, your ability to make a difference. And 5 + 7 is 12. So that would be a 3. So you have a 3 energy, which is kind of just more, 3 to me represents balancing of the mind and the body and the soul, bringing everything into an energetic balance, balancing of the spirit, okay, and knowing that you have everything going for you, and even though you might seem quirky and crazy sometimes, you do have a mission, a purpose to your madness, okay? So let's see what the plant kingdom has to say for Geminis for the month of March. Marshmallow, a spoonful of sugar. Oh, this is cute. Remember to acknowledge the sweetness in life, all right? To acknowledge the sweet moments in life. There will be moments that may not be as grand and may not be as, masculine and going and blah, 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 blah. There may be some quiet, simple moments that show up here in your future. And it's just reminding you to pause and enjoy the sweet little moments in life. And it's okay to, sit back and just enjoy lusciousness, okay? Sometimes we get so caught up in, the go, go, go and the do, 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 and there will be moments coming up here where it's important for you to just enjoy what's already in front of you, what you've already gained, and to be grateful for those sweet moments. All right, so thank you, Gemini. You have a wonderful, beautiful month ahead of you. And I hope you really enjoyed this reading, and thank you all, and I will be seeing you next time. Blessed be. Alright, hello and welcome, beautiful Cancers. If you are a Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising, this is going to be your energetic forecast for the month of March 2021. Yeah, so I'm going to just shuffle up these cards here real quick and see what the universe's message is for Cancers. This is your first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, and this will be your central energy for Cancer. All right. Ooh, we have the Page of Cups. I'm definitely seeing a lot of love, a lot of enjoyment, a lot of emotional fulfillment that's going on here. But there may also be a sense of almost kind of selfishness. I'm seeing a slight sense of selfishness. Like everybody here is enjoying each other, but I'm seeing that the Cancer may be thinking about themselves or enjoying themselves too much and not thinking enough about the people that are around them, that are supposed to be enjoying their love with them. Remember that, when it comes to sharing your love, you share your love equally. It's important to take care of yourself, but if you're in a relationship with someone that, you want the love to remain balanced and to not only think about your needs, but the needs of the people that you're in a relationship with. And then we have Judgment in your first quarter. So there can be a sense of, maybe you're judging yourself too harshly. Maybe you're in your head and thinking too much about, what coulda, shoulda, woulda, and worrying and stress and anxiety. And there's just this overwhelming sense of just judging yourself for the things that you have done. So just remember that if you find yourself self-judging too much, to forgive yourself, okay? And you may also if you're a Cancer who finds themselves in a legal predicament, you know, that you may find yourself in a legal matter, and you know, there may be a focus around that also in the beginning of the month of March. That it may be bringing up old legal matters or a new legal matter. There's that side of judgment as well, but I'm kind of getting a little bit more of a sense that you're judging yourself too much here. And then in the second quarter, we have the Five of Pentacles. Now, in this picture, it's kind of showing a sense of distress, like, you know, getting kicked out of the home, the landlord's barking at them, bills and stress and stuff like that. But I'm kind of getting a sense that this is also linked to your mindset, linked to you worrying a lot. I know Cancers do have a tendency to worry more than other signs. They tend to worry a lot and get in their own minds and stress and stress and stress. And you're stressing a lot about money matters, hope, and worrying about, you know, are you going to be making it? Blah, 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 blah. But I have a feeling that this is more of a mental state and not a reality state. And then here we also have the Three of Swords. You could be going through an emotional heartache, maybe a breakup, but then there could also just be a sense of, you know, matters of the heart are really strong in the third quarter of March. Maybe you need to heal certain aspects of the heart. Maybe you really need to focus on your heart chakra, thinking about how are you distributing love, not just with yourself, but with others, not judging yourself, healing your emotional state, healing your mental state. When you heal your heart space, you're going to heal all of this. There's a lot of heart chakra healing energy that I think you're going to need to be working on in the month of March. And then we have the Three of Pentacles here as well. So the Three of Pentacles is showing that there is an opportunity for prosperity, that there are opportunities showing up in your life for you to balance your money and to take time and think about, if you're worried about your money, what it is that you need to do to take care of your money to make it balanced and prosperous, so you don't need to worry about it so much. All right, so I'm going to pull one more tarot for Cancer and see what kind of healing is needed the most. Oh, card just fell. Sorry about my chair. We have the Seven of Wands. This is a looking forward energy. Okay, this card is saying stop looking back and start looking forward. You know, you've already done the whole what's in the past thing. You've already been there. You've already done that. The shoulda, woulda, couldas of the past, you can't change them. You can't should all over yourself. Don't do that to yourself. Don't should all over yourself or coulda or woulda. Let it all go. Heal your heart space and look forward. Open up your chest. Roll your shoulders back, lift your head up, and just go forward. And when you start to move forward, that is when all of the success and all of what will come to you and all the worries, release all that energy that's holding you back and just look forward. All right, so let's see what the Work Your Light and Starseed Oracle has to say for Cancer's Sun, Moon, or Rising for the month of March. Jump in. Andromonian energy adventure. Say yes to change. Yes. Just take the leap, okay? Just jump in and go for it, okay? If you feel held back. The only thing that's holding you back is yourself. It's the only thing that's holding you back is your mind. Stop being afraid of change and just enjoy it. Jump in and go for the adventure of life. Enjoy life for everything that it has, okay? This is going to be really helpful for you to just be a little bit more spontaneous, a little bit more adventurous, a little less rigid, a little less stressed, a little less worried about everything. Let's see what the animal spirits have to say for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising for March. Giraffe spirit. See the bigger picture. Okay, so we have an 11 here. 2 plus 9 is 11. 11 is master number. Seeing the bigger picture. All right, when you're so super focused on one thing, it narrows your vision. If you step back and spread your vision and look from with the bird's eye view down at your life and down at this situation, you can see the bigger picture, and you'll see that the things that you're worrying about are not that important. They're not that big. You're just hyper focusing on things that you cannot change, or the things that you're stressing about. When you back up and you see things with the bigger view, with the bigger mindset, then you can see the whole thing and for what it truly means, and you'll notice all the good things that are going on, and you'll be able to see your path ahead. All right? So let's see what the herbal kingdom or the plant kingdom has for Cancers for Sun, Moon, Rising month of March. And we got Vervain, let the magic in. I love this card. And I love the saying, letting the magic in. Letting in the love, letting in the magic. Stepping into realizing that the magic is already inside of you. Believing in the magic, trusting in the magic, and doing the healing work that needs to be done in order to allow the magic to flow. Jump in, all right? And then let the magic in. See the bigger picture. You are very well positively supported by your spirit guides, by the angels, by the divine, by the people around you that love you. And what you're really worried about is just micro-focused situations that you can't change. Back up and look around you, see the beauty, and let the sun shine upon your face and enjoy this beautiful month ahead. So thank you all so much. I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful month ahead, and I hope to be seeing you guys again next time. Bye. Hello and welcome, Leos. If you are a Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, this is going to be your energetic forecast for the month of March in 2021. And let's see what the universe and spirit guides and everything has to say, what you are looking for the month ahead. This is your first quarter. Second quarter. Third quarter. Fourth quarter, and your central energy. All right, so let's see what your central energy is for Leos. We have the Knight of Wands. Wow, it looks like you're really excited about moving forward, about taking flight on a new adventure, a new journey. Maybe some of you are thinking about traveling or will be traveling. Maybe you're planning on moving and going somewhere new, maybe changing houses, maybe changing jobs, maybe you're ready for a change, you're ready to take flight, and you're ready to move forward and go on an adventure and travel. And let's see what the first quarter has for Leos. We have the Two of Wands. I can kind of see that there could be a partnership coming up here at the beginning of March for you. It could be not necessarily a romantic partnership, maybe more like a friendship or a business partnership, somebody that can be more like a mentor that you can bounce ideas off of, someone that can support you or mentor you, or someone that you can work with to help build you up into your future. This person is definitely going to help you in some sort of way. It's some sort of contract. I'm seeing, because he's tied down here. But he's not completely tied down, because obviously he can free himself. One of his hands is free. He's not like completely bound. But there is a sense of contract coming up here. So just take your time and really look over this new contract. Maybe this contract has something to do with you traveling. Maybe changing cities or home or whatever. And then for the second quarter, we have Judgment. So this card has come up a couple times already as well. You could be judging yourself. Maybe this has a lot to do with how you feel about yourself, or it could be something to do with a legal matter, which could be linked to the contract that you tied at the beginning of the month. So if you do sign a contract at the beginning of the month of March, just watch out for, not reading the fine print, okay? But if this Judgment, it comes off as more of an emotional side, just make sure that you're not judging yourself too harshly, and that you take the time to heal those parts of yourself that needs to be healed. The Cauldron is a place of creation and transformation, okay? A destruction, but also creative place, okay? And then we also, once again, we have the Ace of Swords. All right, maybe be a little cautious on what you say and how you say it to the people around you, but there is definitely that fire energy. Leo is automatically a fire sign, so there is going to be a lot of fire energy for you in this third quarter of March. Maybe you're just getting so passionate about what it is that you want to move through, all right, and you want to go for it, and you want to just speak truth, and you want to go forward and just express yourself, all right? There's a lot of expression, but being cautious not to express yourself in a way that harms others unintentionally, okay? And then for the fourth quarter of March, we're seeing the Four of Pentacles here. And notice this guy, he's got a big old pile of gold, and he's very protective of it. It's showing that, you built a solid foundation, and you have all the potential for success and wealth and prosperity and abundance, but you're also very protective of what it is that you've built, and that you're afraid that someone's going to come and take it away from you. All right? Don't be so afraid of losing things, okay? Because this is a fear-based mindset. Remember that, you already have everything, and when you fear it is when you lose it, okay? So try not to fear it so much. And then I will also be pulling an oracle, work your light oracle and a starseed oracle. These are combined decks for Leos for the month of March. Let's see what your spirit guides, what the universe has to say for Leos for the month of March. Loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, destiny, addiction, let God in. Okay, loosen your grip. This is kind of point out here, you have to loosen your grip on, your view of prosperity and abundance, but also the way that you cope. All right, if you've been struggling with drinking or drugs or, just some kind of coping mechanism that's kind of taking you out of reality, and, maybe it's a time for you to let in the light and focus on how can you heal those parts of yourselves that you're trying to cover up emotionally. These are probably things inside of you that you normally don't let others see, but just because you don't let others see them doesn't mean they're not there. And there could be a sense of denial around your coping mechanism. But once you acknowledge that there is an issue, then you can start moving forward with the healing process. But loosening your grip also can be going around with loosening your grip on a sense of being able to control what you have going on in your life as well. Loosening your grip on control and just going with the flow of things. Let's see what the animal spirits have to say for Leos for the month of March. Ooh. Parrot Spirit, watch your words. Yes, fire signs have had this come up so far. This is also saying the same thing as this. Watch your words. Don't let your tongue get too slicey and dicey with other people. You don't want to... I know we don't intend to hurt people's feelings, but sometimes our words just have a way of coming out like word vomit, and you don't want to regret saying something. Let's see what the plant kingdom has to say for Leos for the month of March. Yarrow, a pocket of protection. Alright, this is a moment of saying maybe you should work on shielding yourself and protecting yourself from negative energy. If you feel like you're surrounding yourself with people that are irritating you or that are, supporting your coping or whatever it is, it's saying that you need to watch out for some things and you need to protect yourself. Protect your energy, protect your emotions, protect your mind, protect the things that are around you. This is also kind of showing protection as well. So, just take it easy, and, I know that there's a sense that you want to go on that adventure, that central energy of wanting to move forward. But in order for you to move forward, you're going to have to loosen your grip, and you're going to have to protect yourself, and you're going to have to be careful of the contracts that you sign up for. Alright, so thank you, Leos. I hope this was helpful for you, and if it resonates with you, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll be wishing you guys a wonderful month ahead, and until next time, blessed be. Alright, hello and welcome, Virgos. So if you are a sun, moon, or rising Virgo, this is your energetic forecast for the month of March of 2021. So welcome, and thank you all for joining me here today. I'm going to be laying out this is going to be your first quarter of the month, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, and this will be Virgo central energy. Alright, so we have the Knight of Cups central energy for Virgo. Alright, so I'm just getting a sense of emotional sense of fulfillment. Alright, there's a lot of joy and happiness. And a lot of movement, and I'm seeing that you're really excited and you're just really joyful. You're raising your cup up in a sense of celebration, and I get a sense that you're going to be very happy and emotionally stable and ready to take the next step in your life. Oh my goodness. And so in your first quarter, we got the Sun. The Sun is the happiest card in the whole deck. It just symbolizes happiness, joy, success, fulfillment, all those great and wonderful things. Your life is just going to feel like it's just so full of light, and everything is coming true, and you're just so happy. And then in your second quarter, we have the Nine of Wands. Now, this is just a sense of anxiety. I'm getting a sense that you're feeling like things are too good to be true, and now you're starting to second guess yourself. All right, you're starting to worry and think there's no way that all these good things can really happen to me. But the universe comes around in the third quarter and says, you know what? You're just worrying. Stop worrying. Stop self-sabotaging yourself. The universe has your back. You are supported. You do have prosperity and abundance coming your way. There is a sense of balance and groundedness that it comes along, but this is just maybe you will have a week of just over worrying and stressing because you just think that there's no way that too many good things can happen to me. And then here we have the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is kind of an interesting card for me, but I kind of see it as a positive one in a sense that there's going to be a structure. You're going to find structure in your life. You're going to build that solid foundation, and you're going to be kind of like well-rounded in that you got all of your ducks in a row. You're like going to be the most stable out of everybody around you. But because you're the most stable, you get that sense of like, well, everybody else is suffering, but I'm not. And there's this too good to be true. But you do get everything straightened out. You have your money in check, your emotions are in check, you know, you're mentally where you want to be. Like everything is strong and stable and supporting you. And I'm going to just pull one more card. Oh, this one jumped right out. We have the Hermit. And we also, the two cards jumped out technically. So you have the Chariot and you have the Hermit that jumped out when I went to go pull a clarifier. Maybe it's saying that you have to do some inner work, all right, to, you know, really find the answers that you're looking for, the answers that, you know, cause you to feel like this inside of your mind when all the good stuff is going on around you. Maybe you need to take a moment of shadow, not a long period, but just working on that little bit of inner stuff that needs to be worked on to clear out the little bit that's left over that you need to get rid of. And the Chariot is showing us, you know, traveling. Maybe you have to travel to a place to heal your inner self. Maybe there is almost kind of like a soul's journey that you have to go on in order to do the healing work. Maybe you have to travel to like a park or travel to a specific place that you've been dreaming of or feeling called to go visit. And in traveling to that place, you will find the healing that you've been searching for and to tie up all the loose ends. Now I'm going to pull an oracle for Virgos. This is my Work Your Light oracle mixed with my Starseed oracle. Let's see what the message is for Virgo. 7 Sister Stars, Birthing Creations, Tapestry of Life, Expression. All right. So this is beautiful. This is beautiful. The sense of, you know, like it says, birthing creations and the tapestry of life and expression, like those words really are ringing true in saying that, you know, dance with life, okay? Dance with the light. Dance with joy and bliss. And get creative. Enjoy the things that are beautiful and surround yourself with people that support you on your journey, that support that beautiful side of you. And, you know, not getting too stuck up on just the, you know, getting all of your ducks in a row, but also enjoying the little things in life as well. Enjoying the things that make life beautiful and the reason why you're here. What is it that you're supposed to create and share with the world to make the world a more beautiful place? Let's see what the Animal Spirit deck has to say for Virgos, Sun, Moon, or Rising in the month of March. Lion Spirit. Ooh, be generous of spirit. And 3 plus 7 is 10, which is really just a 1. So this is just saying, you know, show strength in yourself, okay? Honor, loyalty, regalness, okay? There's just this sense of like step into your role and accept yourself for who you really are and the beauty that you bring to the table, and be of service and share everything that comes from the heart to the world. And then once more, I'm going to pull a Plant Spirit Oracle. See what the plant kingdom has to say for Virgos. Rose, crack open. Ooh, gorgeous. This is kind of just all saying, open your heart, okay? Maybe you have been protecting your heart for too long. Maybe that's what this whole message is trying to say, is that, you know, maybe you've been shielding your heart and afraid to share your love and afraid to share with others and afraid to make that deep connection that you actually truly long for. And the only way that you're going to be able to allow that deep interwoven personal connection, either with a soulmate or with friends, and to build those deep personal connections up with people, is if you crack yourself open and open your heart up. All right? Open yourself up and let the world see the beauty of Virgo, okay? Let the world see your beautiful side. Let the world see your love. And the world will give back to you everything that you put out. All right? So thank you, Virgos. Thank you all for joining me here. I hope this resonated with you. I hope it helped you. And if it did, leave a comment down below. And I will be seeing you guys next time. Bye. Hello, Libras. Welcome. This is going to be your energetic forecast for the month of March. So if you're a Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising, this reading is for you. Thank you all for joining me here. This is your first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, and your central energy. Oh my goodness, I just pulled the same central energy card for Virgos. Yes, I see a lot of happiness and a lot of joy, a lot of emotional fulfillment for Libras, probably because Libras are the sign of balance, and coming up here in March is the spring equinox, which is the vernal equinox between light and dark, equal light and dark. So there's a lot of joy because maybe you're feeling that balance internally as well as externally in the world around you. And then we also have the Two of Cups. Ooh, so in the first quarter of March, maybe finding some romance, maybe new romance, maybe a spark of romance in a current relationship. If you're not in a relationship and you're single, maybe you'll be finding a new love interest, okay? But there's definitely a lot of love in the air in the beginning of March for you, and that's going to bring you a lot of happiness. Maybe you've been searching for that love. And then second quarter, we have the Six of Pentacles. All right, so a lot of prosperity and abundance. So much prosperity and abundance that you want to share it with the people around you, that you want to take care of and be in service and be generous to the people that you love and the people that you care about. Or maybe you want to do something generous for the lesser people that need help. You know, maybe you want to volunteer and share your wealth, or donate, or maybe just do something that shows others that you love them. Because you feel like, you know what, I finally got everything that I wanted, and my cup overfloweth, and you just really want to share it. Oh my goodness. And there we go, the Three of Cups. I see you falling more in love with life. I see you falling more in love with being happy, with being joyful, and the sense of just falling into it, okay? And letting it just take you wherever it is taking you. You're going with the flow. Oh my goodness. And then by the end of the month, we have the Star energy here. Because you are in so much love and so much abundance and so much prosperity, and you're just flowing with the energies, and you're in your prime state here in the balance between, you know, the light and the dark, because you are able to just manifest like nobody's business. You are just a manifesting queen or king or whatever. You know, you're just on it, okay? And this is an opportunity for you to make a wish for something to the universe, to be a part of co-creating what it is that you desire. So this is such a powerful month for you, Libras, and it looks like it's going to be such a good, prosperous, abundant, love-filled month for you. And I can just see you just really enjoying it. Let's see what the universe has to say with the Work Your Light and Starseed Oracle. Oh, we got two. They almost fell on the floor. We got two cards. We have Trust Your Path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? And the Courageous Peony. Multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. Okay. So these two cards together are saying, you know, well, it's saying if you would be supported, what would you do? Trust your path. This is asking you, what is it that you're going to be wishing for by the end of the month? What it is that you are going to be supported, and to follow your purpose and your path. And the Courageous Peony is allowing yourself to be seen for your authentic self, okay? Knowing that you are unique. No one is just like you. And to allow that beautiful light to shine, and to allow others to see that beautiful light. And as you can see, that beautiful light is when you shine your light, you attract love into your life, you attract abundance into your life, and that open heart chakra energy is really flowing through you in the month of March. So beautiful. Let's see what the animal spirits have to say for Libra for the month of March. Pig spirit, use your mind wisely. And this is also an 11 card, because 4 plus 7 is 11. So 11 is a master number. And it's just reminding you that you are an intelligent being, and to trust yourself. That you kind of know that you're intelligent, you know that you're smart, but to trust that part of yourself. You know, not only, you know, because there's a lot of heart energy going on here, but also your mind, your wisdom is really potent at that time. And when you use the power of the mind combined with the power of the heart, that is when dreams really do come true. That is when manifestation is just out of the ballpark, on point every time. So just, you know, tap into that powerful mental strength that the Libra naturally holds. And let's see what the plant kingdom has to say for Libra in the month of March. Rose, cracked open. Okay, so once again, you are opening up your heart. And when you open up your heart, that's what allows the love to flow. That's what allows the prosperity to flow and the manifestations to flow. Like a rose, like a peony, opening yourself up and blossoming into such a beautiful and unique, brilliant person. And I just see you stepping in to that wonderful role that you're meant to be doing. So what a beautiful reading. Thank you, Libras, for spending your time with me, and I hope that this message resonated with you. If so, leave a comment down below, and I wish you the best month ahead, and until next time, blessed be. Hello, Scorpio. So if you are a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising, this is going to be your energetic forecast for the month of March in 2021. Thank you all for joining me here. Now, here is your first quarter. Second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, and let's see what your central energy is here, Scorpio. We have the Page of Wands. Alright, so I'm getting a sense of this is a time for you to really listen to your intuition. Listen to the spirit guides. The spirit guides are speaking to you right now, and if you just open yourself up, you can receive beautiful guidance. And I also seen there's a lot of happiness here. There's a lot of joy in this card. You know, maybe you're getting a sense of finally coming out of that cave. You know, that winter cave, that, you know, last year ucky cave of energy, and you're just coming out into the awakening springtime energy, and you're just letting the spirit fall on you, and you have to open yourself up for the messages. And then for your first quarter, I'm seeing the Three of Pentacles. So there's some prosperity and abundance coming your way. Things that you've been working on, manifesting, things that you have been planting seeds for are finally starting to come into fruition, all right? Wealth, prosperity, and abundance is definitely going to be coming to you in your favor in the first quarter. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles in your second quarter. So this is kind of like you want to build that strong foundation with that prosperity. You want to make sure that you take your time to make sure that you get all your ducks in a row, that you build your solid foundation so you can withstand the storms ahead. You know, I'm not saying worry. You don't want to worry because you have nothing to worry about. It's just a sense of preparing yourself and protecting what it is that you have so that you can withstand whatever comes, so you don't have to worry, so that you can feel secure. You know, you have that sense of you want that sense of security, and you can build that sense of security. Ooh, and then in the third quarter, we have the Two of Cups. This is a beautiful lover's card here. So you can have a new romance coming your way. If you're single, definitely maybe a new love prospect coming into your life. Or if you're in a relationship, this could just mean that, you know, you're rekindling that love, that there's going to be a lot of love and passion coming to you in that third quarter of March. So that's a beautiful card. And, you know, it might not necessarily mean romance. Maybe you find a friendship or a partner of some kind. But generally, the Two of Cups is a lover's card. And then in the fourth quarter, we have the Ten of Wands. And this is kind of more of, you know, this is your mental state of carrying too much. This person is carrying so much that they can't even see where they're going. You got the whole world on your shoulders. this is letting you know to you don't need to carry all the burden. You don't need to carry all the weight. You know, maybe you need to learn how to delegate some of the pressure to other people around you, so you don't feel so stressed out and so burdened and worried about things that could, should, or would, whatever happen. You know, that worrying mindset. I'm going to pull one more card for you. Oh my goodness. And we have the Ace of Cups. So there's definitely emotional fulfillment, divine feminine energy. You know, as a Scorpio, you're a water sign, so maybe you're feeling very emotional, but also it's a fulfilling card. You know, your cup is overflowing here, and to just allow yourself to soften and allow the beauty of the divine feminine to fill you up, and to allow love to come into your life, and it's so beautiful. I mean, there's definitely love coming to you in the month of March. All right, so let's see what the universe and spirit guides have to say for Scorpios, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This is the Work Your Light Oracle and Starseed Oracle combined. So let's see what your message is for Scorpios. Trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? This is a very, very powerful card. We already know that Scorpios are very intuitive water signs, and being that we are in the midst of Pisces season, you know, your intuition is stronger at this time. And, you know, if you are feeling something, you know, if your intuition is trying to tell you something, you need to trust it. And it could be telling you that you need to trust that in love, all right? That, you know, you may have to trust in love, and you have to trust in yourself. But definitely trust your intuition most of all. So if you get a feeling, listen to it. Listen to your spirit guides and listen to your higher self. Let's see what animal spirit Scorpio gets for March 2021. What does the animal spirit kingdom have to say? Beaver spirit, lay a solid foundation. Yes, just like I was saying here, you know, work on building that foundation of prosperity, that foundation of love, that foundation of trust. A foundation is what will hold you up when the rain comes, okay? So it's not necessarily that, you know, I'm saying that there will be rain. It's saying that before those moments come, take the time to make sure that you know what you're going to be doing and that you have that solid foundation to build your life on. And then let's see what the plant kingdom has to say for Scorpios for the month of March. White sage, clear the way. Ooh, so beautiful, so beautiful. I love this card. This is just reminding you to cleanse and clear your space and yourself and your life. Get rid of all that stale, stagnant energy that you've been carrying around or that's been around you, that you've been feeling. Just take a lot of conscious effort to clear your energy, clear your spirit, clear your space, and get rid of all the cobwebs and the dust and the debris from last year and from the winter and all the stresses that you've gone through. If you clear that away, you'll have room to build that solid foundation and to trust your intuition and to let love flow. All right, that's beautiful. Thank you all for joining me here. I hope you Scorpios have a wonderful March, and I will be seeing you guys next time. Bye. Hello and welcome, Scorpios. if you are a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising, this is your energetic forecast for the month of March for 2021. So thank you for joining me here and welcome. I'm just going to lay down the spread. This is your first quarter. This is your second quarter. Third quarter. Fourth quarter. And then this is your central energy. What is the central energy for Scorpio? Or not Scorpio, I'm sorry, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. So we have the Hermit card. What I'm seeing here is that maybe you kind of are feeling like you've been needing to do some internal work, or that you have been doing some internal work, that you're kind of, working on the self and kind of spending time by yourself. Maybe you need that moment of self, so that, because maybe you're in the mood to study and learn new things. Okay, I'm going to pull one more card as a clarifier. What is it that Sagittarius is learning? The Magician. Very interesting. So if Sagittarius may be going into a sense of solitude because they are learning about magic. If that resonates with you, let me know. But there is a sense of deeper study of the occult, of the mystery of life, of manifesting, that you are the creator and you want to learn how to tap into that inner self so that you can become the creator. It's like that you have all this energy inside of you and you're going on an internal journey to find the magic inside of you, to find that occult power inside of you. That's so interesting. If that resonates with you, please let me know in the card. Judgment. All right, so first quarter, we're showing a sense of destruction and recreation. Like, judgment is saying you're judging yourself, but in this image, I'm seeing that, a death of the old self and a rebirth of the new self. And the cauldron is a space where things are destroyed and also created. Okay, so there's a very transformative, alchemical, spiritual process that Scorpio is really, or why do I keep saying Scorpio? Sagittarius is going through at this time. Sagittarius is really diving deep into that spiritual alchemy. And then in the second quarter, we have Four of Cups. Definitely, once again, finding inner peace, finding emotional balance and support, and coming into yourself. More inner work is being done, but you're starting to do more of that. That definitely this guy is meditating. Maybe after you go through this, ego death, destruction and rebirth phase, a breakdown to find a breakthrough. I can kind of see that's kind of what may be going on for Sagittarius at this time. They're going through this very intense spiritual alchemical process. And then in the third quarter, we see a lot of romance and love and sex and juiciness, but also kind of like maybe a little selfish, but not like, everybody's enjoying it, but you're kind of hogging the cup a little bit here, Sagittarius. So, maybe you need to think about others more and not so much of yourself, or you could be taking this time to think about, is this what I want? And is this something that I really want? Maybe you're focusing on yourself more than being in a relationship, but you're still enjoying the idea of being in love and lust. Like, there's kind of like you want your cake and eat it too type of energy going on here. And then in the fourth quarter, we have the Ace of Swords. Once again, coming up for the fire sign of Sagittarius. I pulled this card for every fire sign. Pretty much, watch your words, watch how you communicate with others so that you're not hurting other people's feelings, so you don't have that, that slit your throat tongue. You're very you may experience a lot of aggression or not being able to communicate as clearly as you want because things aren't coming out right, and then people just keep getting offended. So just watch the things that you're saying, watch your words, and watch how you're expressing yourself, okay? And just keep in sight for that temperament, that fiery temperament. Let's see what the universe has to say for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising for the month of March. This is my Work Your Light Oracle and Starseed Oracle combined. Ooh, we got Cracked Open, Rock Bottom, and Surrender to the Alchemy of Life. What did I just say about the alchemy of life? That you are in a very alchemical moment here where you are finding that you are going through a very destructive but recreative stage, okay? Maybe this right here is your rock bottom, okay? But you have to go through the pit to come out the other side transformed, okay? And you can only find that through yourself, not through others, through yourself. You have to find that energy in yourself. You got to find your magic in yourself and become the magician. And just maybe it would be good for you to take some time and just focus on yourself and, do some study, do some research, and do that energetic healing work that you're needing right now. And let's see what the animal kingdom has to say for Sagittarius in the month of March. Animal spirits. Buffalo spirit. The abundance universe will provide. Okay, so just trust in your ability to manifest what you want, and trust that the universe is abundant and can provide it for you. All right? Trust in the magic of the universe. Trust in the magic of yourself. And let's see what the plant kingdom has for Sagittarius in the month of March. Ooh. Tulsi, you are sacred. Ooh, I love this. For some reason, I just got a message that maybe part of your spiritual alchemical process may come through Tantra or Karma Sutra, some sort of spiritual meditative practice that kind of gets you into the sensuality of life, into the juiciness of life. Kind of like what I'm seeing here, like there's a meditation process, but then there's also a sense of lust and sexuality, and knowing that your body is sacred and your soul is sacred. Maybe you would be more likened to study things in that, Kemetic or Indian Hinduism, or like I said, the Tantra and things like that. Like, I can see you really being interested in that, and it's really going to help you with your manifestation power and knowing your true energy. There's a lot of going on here, and but it's so beautiful, and you're doing a lot of really deep, intense healing, transformative work in this next month. So I wish you all the best. Thank you all for joining me here. If this message resonates with you, let me know down below. And thank you, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. Blessed be. Hello and welcome, Capricorn. Thank you for joining me here today. If you are a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising, this is going to be your energetic forecast for the month of March 2021. And thank you all for joining me here today. Let's see what messages come through for Capricorns. This is your first quarter. Second quarter. Third quarter. Fourth quarter. And your central energy for the month of March is 10 of Cups. Wow, beautiful start. So obviously, March is going to be just full of love, happiness, and joy for you. I just see so much positivity coming through, a sense of hope, a sense of joy, a sense of love, just overall emotional well-being, and just being happy with where you're at in life right now. Let's see where the first quarter is bringing us. 10 of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. So prosperity, abundance, wealth, everything is on your side. This card here is like the pentacle of all of your success and wealth and career and all things money. Just everything is in your alignment right now, Capricorns. Good for you. And then we have in the second quarter, Page of Wands. Also, a sense of joy and happiness, a sense of moving forward, listening to your spirit guides, opening yourself up to messages of the universe so that you can go on that journey and follow your path. I mean, there's nothing holding you back at this point. I mean, you're emotionally fulfilled, you're financially fulfilled. I mean, you're ready for the next phase of your life and you're ready to move forward. And then we have the 10 of Wands in the third quarter. And this is just telling me that, this is a mental state. This is not physical reality, but you feel like you got the whole world on your shoulders, okay? You feel like you're carrying all this baggage around. And maybe it's time for you to drop the baggage, okay? Time to let it go. If you feel like you're carrying too much, if you're balancing too much and things aren't going the way that you want, don't be afraid to hand off some of that weight to other people to carry. Stop carrying other people's junk for them. All right, just worry about your own stuff, and you don't have to feel like you have to carry everything around with you wherever you go. And then once again, by the fourth quarter, you're King of Cups, okay? So this is a very emotional month for you, Capricorns, but in a very positive way. You've just really put yourself in a very stable, happy place. You're just so joyful and so happy, and you're standing up and in a powerful position to claim what is yours. All right, you just have to get past the mental blocks that can be in your way, that's stopping you from but the only thing that's stopping you is yourself. So you can have it all, Capricorn. Just you're the only one that's really in your own way here, and it's all in your mind. So do whatever you have to do to clear the mind and to let go of the baggages that are weighing you down so that you can move forward and just live your most happy and abundant life. Yes. Let's see what what your spirit guides have to say, Capricorns, for the month of March. This is my Work Your Light Oracle as well as Starseed Oracle combined. Sorry if you can hear my daughter upstairs. We have the Courageous Peony, multifaceted, unique nature, let yourself be seen. Yes. Open yourself up, let your light shine. you're a beautiful person, you're a beautiful creature, and you have so much going for you, and if you just let your light shine, then you'll just attract more beauty and more abundance in your way. So yeah, shine your light. Let's see what the Animal Spirit deck has to say for Capricorns for the month of March. What Animal Spirit do we have for Capricorns? Dear Spirit, bring a gentle touch. Wow. Bring a gentle touch. Maybe this is I know that Capricorns sometimes have a tendency of being a little tough around the edges and, you know, don't like to share their emotional side very often. They like to keep things like that to themselves. But and they do hold a lot of masculine energy, but maybe this is a moment for you to allow that divine feminine energy into your life and to soften up a little bit and to not be so rigid so that you can enjoy life a little bit more. You know, not everything has to be so serious all the time. And then let's see what the plant kingdom has for Capricorn for the month of March. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Oh, Lavender, tough love. Once again, I pulled this card earlier, but this is pretty much just saying, you know, take a moment for yourself, you know, and to relax, you know, and to not be too hard on yourself. You know, that you deserve love too, and maybe someone's going to give you some advice that seems like it's a little bit of tough love, but it's nothing that you can't handle. I mean, you're always dishing out the tough love. Maybe now it's your turn to receive the tough love, but it is going to show up in a positive light. And this can also be a message that you need to surround yourself with things that are purple, things that are of lavender, lavender oil, lavender tea, lavender bath salts, to just relax the nervous system so that you can bring a little bit more of a gentle touch into your life to, you know, cleanse and purify things and to just allow yourself to soothe. All right? Because honestly, you don't have anything to worry about when it comes to, you know, love and abundance and money and prosperity. It's all in your mind. It's all worry. But lavender has a tendency to help heal that and to help heal stress and anxiety and help relax you. So, you know, maybe this is the healing medicine that you need, Capricorn. So thank you all for joining me here. I hope this message resonated with you. I hope that it brought you what you needed, and thank you all for joining me here, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye. Hello and welcome, Aquarius. You're our final sign for today, so thank you. So if you are an Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, this is going to be your energetic forecast for the month of March of 2021. So welcome. I appreciate you for joining me here today. Let's see what the month of March has for Aquarius. This is your first quarter. Second quarter. Third quarter. Fourth quarter. And the central energy for Aquarius is Queen of Swords. Wow. Okay. So I'm seeing here that you really are stepping up in your role in your life. That you have finally kind of just, you've risen up, you've leveled up, and you really feel like you're where you're supposed to be, or where you're on the right track to where you're supposed to be going, and you've just got this very powerful energy, and this very forward movement energy. There's a lot of wisdom and knowledge behind where it is that you're going, and you just you're very grounded right now, which is shown here in the Taurus. Maybe also that you could have a partner or a friend or someone around you who is a Taurus or an earth sign that is supporting you and guiding you and being there with you along your journey. Or it's just a sense that you have grounded yourself in where it is that you're supposed to be going. So let's see what your first quarter is. We're doing a lot of emotional balance and internal reflection in the first week. Maybe thinking about healing and what it is and the insides that we need to work on. And, really kind of just sitting still and taking a breath and pausing and reflecting and being in the moment. And then we also have the Page of Cups. So this is showing that there's a lot of lust going on. There's a lot of emotional sensuality going on. There's 3 people here, and they're kind of like in this very provocative, making love, but this person's kind of being a little selfish. So are you being selfish in your relationships? And if you are, what can you do to not be so selfish, to open up emotionally and be there more emotionally in your relationships, to not be so detached and so cold, and to try and warm up a little bit more in your relationships. Wow. So in the third quarter, we have the World. So the whole world is opening up to you here in your very regal queen grounded space. It's just, you're ready to take on the world. And this is also very reflective of the world. The earth is going through entering into the age of Aquarius that everybody's been talking about. We just had the Aquarian stellium, and so this Aquarian energy, your energy is very universal right now, and you have the power to affect change in the world. So you have to really think about what is your place in the world, and how are you going to be a part of that change. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So you could be thinking about your role, your purpose, like your career. I'm seeing this as what it is that you're going to be doing for your career that's going to benefit the world, or maybe you're going to bring upon a new idea that's going to bring you into making more money. This could be an entrepreneurial adventure that you're going into that could be very prosperous and, moving you forward to even more abundance in the future. Or, is just the part working and getting things moving. I just see that your idea is going to bring money, and it's also going to change the world, and you're stepping into that role into the world to make change for the new and the inspiring, and so authentic as well. So let's see what the universe has to say, spirit guides have to say for Aquarius in the month of March 2021. My Work Your Light Oracle and Starseed Oracle combined. Inner Earth, you'll survive this. New solutions, new beginnings. Okay, wow, this is really clarifying what's going on here. You may already have an idea that's going to bring a new solution and a new beginning into the world that's definitely going to, bring you abundance as well. This new earth or the inner earth, something hidden that's also being revealed once again, like a light and a wisdom and a knowledge that was once known but was lost and now found again. So you're definitely thinking about how your new idea is going to save or level up the planet. And then let's see what the animal spirit, oh, we'll count that. Your animal spirit is turtle. Slow and steady wins the race. This is just to remind you that sometimes when we come up with new ideas, we get so excited. And Aquarians, you know, and myself as an Aquarian moon, I know how it feels that when you get inspired action, that inspired action makes you want to move forward and just go for it. But sometimes it's good to slow down and just pace yourself, and so that you can check everything that needs to be checked as you move forward. You know, we all know the story of the Taurus and the hare. So, you know, taking that time to be slow and steady, you know, instead of rushing in too quickly, will ensure success. And also the number 8, because 6 plus 2 is 8. Number 8 is the number of the CEO, someone who is an entrepreneur, someone who's a business-minded person. And this Knight of Pentacles is also a business-minded person. So maybe you're thinking about starting a business that's going to impact this new version of the world. But when you're starting things like a business or, you know, creating a new idea like that, you got to make sure that you check all your boxes before going too far ahead. And then the final card is the Plant Kingdom, my herbology oracle here. Let's see what the Plant Kingdom has for Aquarius for March 2021. St. John's wort, light in the darkness. Wow. So you can kind of feel like your light is the light in the darkness, like the sense of hope. When I hear of light in the darkness, I feel hope. And, you know, your role in that, or how you feel about yourself, or how you shine your light in a world that really needs something new and something innovative and something that's going to shift and change things. All right? So don't be afraid to shine your light, and don't be afraid to level up and be who you're meant to be. So thank you all, beautiful Aquarians, for joining me here. I hope this message resonated with you. If it did, let me know in the comments down below. And I hope you all have a beautiful, wonderful month ahead. And I will be seeing you all next time. Bye.